What's up, Guardians? Flatline here, and today we're going to be going over a few things I wish I knew sooner in Destiny 2. These 10 things range anywhere from things I learned 6 months into playing, all the way up to things I'm learning more recently. These are in no particular order, so without further ado, 10 things I wish I knew sooner in my Destiny 2 adventure. Number 1. Multiple classes. Let's say, for example, you hate to play Warlock, but love to play your Hunter, so why not have 2 or 3 Hunters so you can hit your head on the ceiling 2 to 3 more times? Actually, this would be very hurtful to your character progression. All weekly and daily activities are coded by the game to allow one of each class to earn an award. It is not one per character. You may also struggle to earn other in-game awards such as exotics and prime engrams. Having more than one type of character creates diminishing returns on rewards. Even though you may hate floating like a fairy, you'd be hurting yourself even more in the long run. Number 2. Your Ghost. We all know the Ghost, our constant companion across all of our Destiny adventures. From the fresh start on day 1 of a new raid, to the 50th wipe 12 hours later, our ghosts are still by our sides. Through countless fireteam changes and switching from clan to clan, your ghost has been through your side through it all. But did you know your ghost is possibly the most overpowered thing in your inventory? Yeah, even more than that shiny new G-horn you just picked up. Your ghost allows you to get extra gear drops, focus rolls on armor, earn extra XP, earn extra glimmer, and so much more. Be sure to masterwork a ghost as soon as possible. I personally have multiple ghosts to rotate from depending on what activity I'm playing, so I don't have to mess with my mods. Number 3. Clans. Did someone say free loot? I recommend you join a clan as soon as possible. Clans offer perks that can help you earn more from your activities. These perks are unlocked by leveling your clan every season. You can also play with your clanmates to earn additional gear by winning a game of Gambit and Crucible, completing a Nightfall, or a raid. This will help you level up your character as well because these additional gear drops are powerful drops. But don't be that guy that never contributes and still picks up the rewards every week. Help the clans out and you'll all be successful. Number 4. The weapon system. When transitioning from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, the weapon system was a bit confusing to me at first. So I can have a sniper in my kinetic slot instead of my energy slot, but it still uses special ammo? With the weapon system implemented in Destiny 2, you can have special weapons in your kinetic slot as well as primary weapons in your special slot. This really only matters when looking at setting up a loadout for activities. What's important to remember here is that primary ammo is endless, whereas energy weapons require special ammo to use. So it doesn't matter what slot the weapon is in. Throw on that kinetic shotty and have some fun, but it is beneficial to use a primary that is paired with a special weapon for maximum effectiveness. If you do end up running 2 special weapons, it will hinder your ammo economy by splitting ammo found in between the 2 weapons, so ammo finder and scavenger mods will be more important than ever in these circumstances. Additionally, the Aeon Souls exotic armor are especially powerful in regards to ammo economy for special and heavy ammo, as finishers cause additional ammo bricks to drop. Number 5. Armor power level. For the longest time I would run around the galaxy with overflowing inventory space because my highest light level item is blue, but I need to wear my purple gear for my mods. I found out way too late that you don't even need your highest level gear on you. You can leave that high level gear in the vault. Gear drops will take into account the best gear you have across other characters or in the vault. However, this doesn't mean once you hit that sweet 1330 on one character that you're done on all of them. The game will not recognize power levels of items you cannot equip, such as other classes' armor. Number 6. Armor stats. Up until pretty recently, all I looked at was the power level of my gear, completely ignoring the actual stats attached. When I did look at the stats, all I looked at was the overall stat number and not the individual stats. These are absolutely game changing when used properly and to their fullest potential. Each class has a stat that directly helps with the cooldown of their class ability. The Hunter Dodge ability has a lower cooldown when the mobility stat is high. The Titan Barricade has a shorter cooldown when they have a higher resiliency stat, and the Warlock has a lower rift cooldown when they have high recovery. Additionally, there are 10 ranks to each stat. The higher the stat, the faster the cooldown. Anything in between segments of 10 do not count. For example, 40 recovery and 49 recovery have the exact same cooldown timer. So be sure to keep an eye on your stat rolls. You may be about to infuse an absolutely cracked roll. Trust me, I know from experience. Now with the recent changes to the ability spam simulator, it's been pretty hard to figure out how much of each stat you truly need. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming video where we'll go over what stats you need to be ready to go. Number 7. Rotating vendors. There are many types of vendors who rotate what they have for sale, but they don't all rotate at the same time. Some vendors rotate daily, while others do it weekly. And some vendors have items that rotate daily and weekly at the same time. Almost all vendors in the tower have armor and weapons that rotate on a weekly basis. Core playlist vendors such as Zavala, Shax, and the Drifter have bounties that rotate on a weekly and daily basis. On the far right of all vendors, you have the ability to grab random repeatable bounties to keep you busy while waiting for these resets to happen. A special case to these vendors is Xur. Xur is the most unique vendor in the Destiny galaxy. He arrives every weekend, Friday to Monday, on random locations. These locations can be in the Hangar Bay at the tower, the Winding Cove in the EDZ, and Watcher's Grave in Nessus. He brings one random exotic and an exotic armor piece for each class. He also brings an armor set with random stat rolls so you can work on your transmog collection, as well as potentially grab some great statted armor. Every week you can grab a quest from Xur that will grant you an exotic cipher. This can be used at the exotic kiosk to buy exotics that are no longer obtainable. Even after playing Destiny for over 7 years, I still look forward to seeing Xur every weekend. Number 8. Identifying enemies. When using mods, I would notice the boss mod and major spec mod, and I knew that they were very powerful. But what I didn't know is there's actually an in-game system to be able to tell the types of enemies apart and know which mod to use when. But a yellow bar is a yellow bar, right? Actually, they are a bit different. Majors are going to be orange bar enemies as well as any yellow bars with triangle symbols next to their names. Bosses are also yellow bar enemies, but they have a diamond symbol next to their name. To simplify this, if it's a yellow bar and you can perform a finisher, it's a major, not a boss. Number 9. APIs. API stands for Application Programming Interface. So in non-tech terms, it means a third-party app that can help improve upon your Destiny 2 experience. These apps are available on your phone as well as web browsers. The best app for your phone is the tried and true Destiny 2 companion app. The best website you can use is hands down Destiny Item Manager, or DIM for short. There are also many other websites you can use to improve your quality of life in Destiny 2. There's the D2 Armor Picker. You can use this to finely tune your stat rolls for your armor. Next is D2 Weaponsmith. You can use this website to see what rolls guns can get and how it affects the stats such as range, time to kill, things like that. The last website you need to know about is LightGG. This is the Wikipedia for anything Destiny. There's nothing in the game that this site doesn't know. It knows things like what raid challenges are happening, to where Xur is, what he has, as well as what rotating lost sectors are in cycle for that day. Number 10. Friendless Guardians. It's no secret that much of Destiny's content requires a fire team. But what do you do if you don't have one? For the longest time, I just played solo whenever my usual fire team was offline, limiting me to very specific activities, until I found this gem. I'm talking about the Destiny 2 LFG Discord. This Discord has LFG channels for all things Destiny 2. Any content you could potentially want a fire team for, they've got a channel. You can even start getting your day 1 raid team together right now. I also have my own Discord, so if you want to hop in, come play with me or some of the other members of the Lockjaw fam, come stop by and we'd be happy to have you. The link for both of these channels will be down in the description below. Alright guys, that's it for this video, so hopefully you enjoyed the video as much as I loved making it for you guys, and I hope you learned something today. I'd like to thank you all for stopping by, as well as liking and subscribing, as it gets me one step closer to no longer selling definitely not stolen Girl Scout cookies to pay the bills. So until next time Guardians, stay safe, have fun, and GG's.